Legislation for forced mergers and consolidation of government entities. So if it's council's pleasure, that's something else that you can look at. And then we have our usual fire department information. And then also as well, you have the information for Jack. So we're working, and we've been busy, but that's okay. That's what we're supposed to be.
You want to put those items in on the agenda?
Objection, there's not a quorum here.
Tom, do you have?
You need 4 people for a quorum, they're not here, only 3. This is a legal meeting.
Well, we're not taking any votes.
This is an agenda meeting.
No, you have to have a quorum.
Tom, do you have anything before?
Yes, I do. I know a couple of things. I have some questions. How are we coming with the street lighting?
All of the streetlights have been removed. It was really neat. I saw the one go down that was right here this morning when I came in. And Joe Bellotti is working with the backhoe with Vic Lupreto, our contractor. And they've taken down all the streetlights. And what they'll do is Vic has a subcontractor that they'll go in and actually take all the dust and the dirt and all the pieces that are left over in the wiring to clean that up, take that all out of there, kind of suck it out, so to speak. And then they will be replacing the lights. We've gotten the lights back from the movie company. There was one light that we were missing that was returned last week. We got the globe that was, that they told us about. That came last week as well. So.
Globe, why had they broken the globe?
No, they borrowed a globe and it was over in another area, so.
So we got it.
We got it. We got everything back. Company was very nice to work with.
Good.
So, so
They paid
Rick's,
us.
I'm sorry?
They paid us.
Before they took
So that project's coming.
Another
forward.
objection. Peggy Albright was correct, and we're supposed to also be able to make a public comments on agenda meetings, same as in
Yeah,
a,
I do have some other things.
same as in the regular
The bids,
meetings.
On the building, what's the calendar for those things?
Well, we have the bond issue money in an account.
Okay.
So that's been received.
All right.
Now, the bids are out currently, the bid package is out. The bids will be received on July 19th. The bid opening will occur at 1 p.m. on July 19th. It's a public bid opening, so the public can attend. And we always encourage people to stick around that are bidding.
So what, 1
1
p.m.?
o'clock, 1 o'clock
Okay.
on July 19th. And then we will open the bids at that time. So they're due to the borough office by 1 o'clock. I'm sorry, 1:30 is the bid opening. And then we will open those up. The architect will tabulate them and hopefully make a recommendation for award for your council meeting on the 22nd.
Is it council meeting 22nd?
Yes. Fourth Thursday.
Well, that's good, so that's coming along.
Oh, it's been advertised and we've had a lot of people do walkthroughs during the day.
I have just an announcement here that I want to make. You remember Janine Trail? Janine served, I believe, 2 terms on Borough Council. I just received word from her mom that Janine was made president and CEO. Just been promoted to president and CEO of the American Refining Group. I mean, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. She's a Blawnox girl, born and raised in Blawnox. Her married name is Schonecker now. She married a gentleman called named Brett Schonecker. Yeah, she's president and CEO. She's going to have to move to Bradford. That just happened just in the last couple of days. So,
That's wonderful. That's great.
other than that, I don't have anything else to report. I mean, I'm glad that street lighting is going along good, and I'm glad that the bidding
I know,
process is
I love it
going
now.
along well too. Oh, I do have something to report. And I haven't followed up with it because I really went out of town for 3 days to watch my grandson play baseball. But I went out and looked at a salt bin. Maybe I said this at the last meeting. The salt bins were constructed out on the Wexford exit of 279. You get off of Wexford exit there, and you go up to the light, you look to the left. If you can't see them, you shouldn't be driving. These are enormous, enormous salt bins. And they're made kind of neat. They have poured concrete, three-sided poured concrete walls. And then there's an apparatus that this company builds. It's like a dome apparatus. It's piping, like that it's coated so that it's not, it will eventually rust. All metal will rust if you're not supposed to salt it. It's I forget the terminology now. They do it with nails too. But anyhow, they galvanize it. And then they cover this with, it's a material. It's a real heavy material. And they don't put any doors on the front of this thing because it's deep enough so that the rain and the snow can't get in there to get at the salt. So you have no doors to contend with, and the trucks can just back right in there. You put your loader in there and load the trucks right up. So I took the name of there was a name on an 800 number on there, and it took me 4 days to get to these people. It was a disaster, but finally a lady called me back. And she called me back the day that I was leaving, and I have not got back to her since. Okay, so but I will. And supposedly, I gave her my email address, and she's supposed to. I did, and she's supposed to. I told her about the size that we could probably put, because we're thinking about maybe putting that down at the water plant now. And about the size we could locate it, and I asked her to give me an estimate on what it costs, so that we have something to maybe compare to that type of facility, a building, as opposed to building a block building and putting a regular roof on it. But I did not pull up the email since I've been back. I've really been busy for the last 2 days. So, but I will. I'll have it for some information for the regular meeting.
Okay, is that it?
That's all I got.
Okay, I have nothing to report, so at this time, maybe.
Please,
Yes.
and thank you, sorry.
Is there going to be any chance for public comment at this meeting at all? Because Pennsylvania
According to
law,
our solicitor-
Pennsylvania sunshine law requires that you allow public comment at public meetings.
And according to our solicitor, and I am following his recommendation at this time, that we will stay to the protocol as we did.
So you're going to break the law, that's what you're saying?
That is not what I'm saying. I am following our solicitor's orders. Don't you follow your solicitor's orders?
Not if he tells me to break the law.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm following my solicitor's orders. Thank you. Yes, Miss Sherry.
I have wonderful news. I called the people from the farm market. And
where?
the farm market. I did. I spoke with them. We're going to try this. And I told them they might have to end up down at the field depending on the traffic. So starting this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the monument area there, we are going to have a farm market. The farm market will be providing us vegetables that are organically grown, cage-free eggs from cage-free chickens, I'm sorry, not cage-free eggs. But they will be providing that sort of thing. The farm is run by a disabled veteran. They're residents of the borough. So it's going to be held every Saturday from 9 to 1. Now, and I told her that if the traffic becomes a problem, George will be on Saturday, so he'll check that out. We might have to move it down the field. However, I told her about the high-rise and their interest. So every second Saturday of the month, and we'll publicize this to the high-rise, they will be doing a farm market down there at the field from 9 to 1. So one day a month after check day, because she was saying maybe the last weekend of the month, and I said, well, you know, some people still get checks on the 3rd, so could we have it after the 3rd? And so the second Saturday of each month, they'll come down and they'll bring their vegetables, and everything's fresh, everything's organic, and it's not.
So it's going to be like the 1st and 3rd Saturdays at the monument, and the 2nd and 4th Saturdays.
Just the second, and then just one a month.
One a month at the field.
Yeah.
Sherry, do me a favor. Please call Jackie Campus tomorrow or the next day, and tell him what we're doing here. We're allowing them to go onto our property and sell these goods. Okay, I think it's a great thing, and I hope it works. But I think we have 2 concerns there about liability. Number one, make sure that we don't need to get something from that group. And the other thing that I'm concerned about and I'm sure that these